It's 6:15, we just left the house. We're on our way to Kelowna. We've never been to Kelowna before. The farthest we've been in British Columbia was Emerald Lake twice or 3 times. But this is just literally across the border from Alberta, so we're super excited. It's a 7.5 hour road trip. We'll be stopping on the way. As and the girlies are coming, so they're not happy to have been woken up at like 5:40 this morning. It was my birthday yesterday, so we all celebrated until like midnight. Not the kids were up till 10. So our big hope is that they will sleep half the time. We are planning on breaking down a trip. So we will probably stop around Lake Louise to just grab some breakfast at Lake Louise Village. We're not gonna go to Lake Louise. Then we will probably stop at Emerald Lake just for a little walk, and then Revelstoke, Enchanted Forest, something for the kids to run around. It looks really sweet on their website and I'm hoping to capture it all in this video. Then Vernon, then I don't know if we're gonna stop in Kelowna today, but we're actually stopping. Our Airbnb is in this place called Peachland, which is 20-minute drive south from Kelowna. And then we have 2 full days in Kelowna on the beaches, hiking, doing nothing, and then back home on Sunday. So only a short trip, but we are super excited. It's almost been an hour of us being on the road, and we just made it to Canmore. That's kind of the first stop. We're not stopping here, we keep on going. Then it's gonna be Banff Town, and then there's gonna be like another hour to Lake Louise, our first stop. This bad boy should get us through all of the national parks, so we want to stop. So we're gonna stop at Banff, then we're gonna stop at Yoho National Park, and I think there's something called Glacier National Park of Glacier National Park of Canada or something like that. So I don't know if we're stopping there, but with this pass a lot of national parks are included, so that's awesome. We have a DVD player right here that saved our lives so many times, and Ace is enjoying herself. And this is the situation with Tessa. Poor thing. She's so tired. Now Anais will be next. Right, we decided not to stop at Lake Louise because everybody was sleeping. So we're in British Columbia now. We're at Emerald Lake. It's so pretty. That's my 3rd time here, and it's just so beautiful. I can't believe this. Unfortunately there is no sun, but perfect for the photos. We stayed at the Emerald Lake Lodge once in winter. It's so beautiful, so pretty, and not too busy because it's only 8:30. It's perfect. It's so peaceful and beautiful. Even this gift shop boat rental isn't open yet. So quiet. Usually there are crowds of people here. Maybe later, but it's also Thursday, so that might be why. But it's so peaceful, wonderful. It's only 10 degrees though, end of July. Nice. How beautiful is this? And last year we did a little bit of walking around there with this view. It's so pretty. This is our next stop. We were planning on stopping at Revelstoke, but this looks pretty nice. There's a boardwalk, short hike. It would be really nice. I didn't film any of the drive, even though it was absolutely beautiful, because I was driving. We went to bed really late yesterday and Ollie got super tired after the drive to Emerald Lake, which is over 2 hours, so I drove all the way here. and now I'm tired. But this little hike will wake us up a little bit more. And next stop, we're planning to be the Enchanted Forest. So that'll be fun. But first, this hike. I am wearing extremely bad shoes for hikes. Very, very not sensible. And it's stairs, and I'm just hoping that it's not going to be slippery or in any way dangerous. It looks very, very pretty here. I'm gonna be here a while. The kids are still wearing their PJs from the time that we grabbed them from the beds at 5 o'clock this morning. And those PJs are already so dirty. But look how pretty it is here. I'm so glad we stopped here. So now we're done. That whole trail took us like 20 minutes, but it was lovely on such a sunny day. Just walking through a bit of a forest made the trip a bit more special. Now we're going back to the cars. Ollie's turn to drive. We have about, I want to say, 3.5 hours to get to Peachland, where we're staying. So south from Kelowna. So we'll be driving probably through Kelowna, which is very exciting. And I think the Enchanted Forest is less than an hour away from here. So that's super fun. Tessa is very excited. Alright, we're back on the road, and this is the kind of views that I was driving through. It's so green, lush, absolutely beautiful. There are roadworks everywhere. So this is Highway 1. One lane goes that way, one lane goes back. So that's the main highway in Canada that only has one lane going each way. So the roadworks that we've encountered were to enlarge this road, so add one lane each side. I think it's a very good idea. Not that there is a lot of traffic going on right now, but we're driving on Thursday. Maybe there's a lot more on weekends. But still, I think it's a good idea to have 2 lanes both ways, especially for the major highway in Canada. So it's a Trans-Canada highway, goes through the whole of Canada. I think it needs to be bigger, but this is my first time here. What do I know? We are truly in British Columbia now, because in Alberta it's 8 to 1. In British Columbia it is 8 to 12. Time difference. We were passing by a sign about an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago, that said that that was a time zone change, and we were like an hour into British Columbia. That's so strange. So even within British Columbia, the time zones are different. Interesting. We made it to the Enchanted Forest. It looks insane. It looks awesome. We can't wait to explore. Tessa's super excited. There's a dragon. Here we go. For Ollie, myself and Tessa, Anais was free. We paid $34, right? And it looks so cute. After 5 hours of driving with 2 stops, I think we really needed this. It's so adorable here. And that part over there is called Sky Trek. It's another park, so we won't be going there today, but I think it's for older kids, but it looks awesome. Maybe in like 6 years we'll come. It looks so fun. So this was our longest stop. We stayed here probably for like an hour and a half and just walked everywhere. And it's really, really sweet here. Like all the nursery rhymes turned into little figurines. It's so sweet. But we're done. Just need to make sure that we can take the kids out of here because they're having so much fun. We still have 3 hours to go and maybe we'll do one more stop on the way. We are driving barely, because there's so much traffic, through a town called Vernon. It looks pretty busy here. A lot of places to stop and eat, a lot of little hotels and motels and bed and breakfast and stuff. It looks very busy, and we're about an hour away from Kelowna. We'll see how we feel. Less than an hour. We'll see how we feel. Maybe we'll stop at Kelowna and then go to Beachland, or just drive through Kelowna because we're coming back tomorrow to spend some time on the beach with the girls and just rest for the rest of the day because we are very tired. However, this road trip hasn't been too bad, with views like that throughout the whole time, with mountains, and it's also green and sunny. It's been really nice. There is a huge lake. I think it's called Kalamalka. It sounds funny, but that's what I read. And it looks so beautiful. Just can't wait to spend 2 full days by the lake. Not this one. Maybe this one. We'll see. It's beautiful. Okay, I thought that was an actual house. Somebody didn't want any company. Looks amazing. We have about 1 hour to Beachland, with probably one stop on the way, and we're almost out of gas. Only filled up the tank yesterday, 100%. That's how much gas we've used. 600 kilometers. It's crazy. So worth it though. It might look the same, but we're in Kelowna now. And there's a lot of traffic coming up because I think it's the end of the day and everybody's headed somewhere. So it's gonna be busy, and we're about half an hour away from where we need to be, 45 minutes. But we were thinking about maybe stopping at Kelowna, just maybe at some beach or just for a little walk around. We'll see. We'll see if we see something interesting. We'll just make a little detour and head to our Airbnb in Beachland a little bit later. We'll see. Okay, that looks so pretty. There's a beach called Hot Sands Beach. That's where I'm planning on taking the kids tomorrow. And we're finally out of traffic. The traffic has been horrendous. We've been stuck for like half an hour, barely moving. But now we're out. Feels good to be out. Just made it to our Airbnb. And this will be our view for the next few days. How sweet is this? Oh my gosh. I think we'll just stay around Beachland. Like, we're changing plans every 2 minutes. But isn't this beautiful? Love it. So we finally made it after a solid 8 hours of driving. I did 2, Ollie did 6. It was long, but it was actually a very pleasant drive because there's always something to look at and it's always beautiful. I was advised a few times to drive overnight so we can spend the whole day enjoying ourselves. But one of us would be so tired after an overnight drive. I can't imagine that. Plus, this drive is so pretty, you don't want to miss it. So if you've seen it maybe once or twice, maybe you could consider driving overnight. We decided against it, and I'm really glad we did. So we drove through Banff, we drove through Yoho National Park, Glacier National Park of Canada, a few more that I can't remember, and we stopped in like the most beautiful places, and the kids had so much fun. We're spending 2 full days in Kelowna tomorrow. Well, we're in Beachland now, so we'll be kind of in the area, so we'll probably have like a full beach day tomorrow. And I want to do 1 hike to see Kelowna from above. Hi, sweetheart. Somebody's tired. And then again, we could do beach day, we could visit a kangaroo farm, we can go peach picking or cherry picking, whichever we find. It's going to be super fun. Unfortunately, we're not staying here long, only like 2 full days, and then we're driving back on Sunday, but we'll have a good time on Sunday as well. Stay tuned. I know all the activities will be taking place in the next couple of days, but I will be posting the video the following week. Stay tuned, give this video a big like, subscribe for more videos, and we'll see you all again next time.